This is the track for the bottom of the screen door. This is where all the junk and stuff is going to accumulate. This is the runner for the rollers. This is where all the junk and stuff accumulates. You're going to need to clean that all up. This part here does not do anything. This part here, this runner, is for the screen door. Now, when it comes to these two screws, you're going to want to know which one do you attack. So let's look at it from this angle here. This screw is the one that attacks the runner, the roller. So you're going to want to go hit this one. If you hit this one and you're going to get to that screw just loosens this right off the frame of the window and it'll pull right off. Okay, I just did that. I just put it back. Do not touch this screw. Okay, so there is a little knob somewhere. I found it. Where the heck did I put that little knob? There's a little knob that protects a hole. I put it somewhere. Okay, and this is what it looks like. This. Okay, so this should go over this one. This is the one that you're going to attack. And that's the roller. There's two rollers, one on both sides. So that means there's two screws. This one and this one on both sides. Let's look at the top of the screen door. This is the locking mechanism. Might look familiar to you. Yes, no, yes, no. The top also has the same thing, minus the cobwebs and stuff. See, this is protecting this screw from loosening right off the frame. Okay, so there is no roller anywhere on the top. Top does not need a roller. This is the part that goes on the inside. So you're going to want to wipe this all clean and don't touch anything with the top. So what I'm going to do, what you should do if you want to put that roller down, you put your screwdriver in there and you undo it. You loosen it like you're loosening off the and what that does is it puts this inside more, or lowers the glass right onto the frame. This goes this way, the frame goes down. This part here and this part here should be touching the bottom frame of that. And when it does, you know that you can now lift this out. So I'm going to unscrew this all the way out. And I'm also going to do the same thing on this one here. While I am doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all my everything all cleaned up. WD-40 ready. And I'm going to clean up the track down there too. Okay, so we're going to look at the mechanics as to how exactly the roller works with respect to the screw. Alright? Now let's look at it at a different angle. You see that? That's how it works on both sides. Okay, so once everything is all said and done, it now comes to putting oil onto the roller so that way it runs nice and smoothly. You can see I put oil in there. The type of oil that I went and put on there is gear oil. That's the type that I'm using, and what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put it onto the track right there too, along that part. So now that I got that all done, I can put the sliding door back on and you'll see how it runs. Okay, so once you got the thing right onto the track against the where it's supposed to be, then you're going to have something that looks like this. You see that? Now what you do is you start with this side on the bottom and you put it up and you do the exact same thing on the other side. Put that up so that way it gets into there and then you can get that snug. Okay, so now this is nice and it's just barely in there. As you can tell. See that? It's just barely in there. So you just close that. You're going to do the exact same thing on this side. you're going to attack the screw that I was talking about and get this so that way it just catches this by about 1/4 inch. Okay? And then we're going to line up the lock so that way it locks nicely when you shut the door. Okay, so now we're at the part where we're going to adjust the lock to grab that when it shuts. The door opens and closes nicely, but it's going to hit on the bottom right there. That needs to come up a little bit. And that lock needs to be able to grab comfortably, so all you have to do is lift the finger without lifting this. Okay? So in this particular case, I raised it all up as far as I could go, and we still have this problem. So, once I have adjusted this to the max, I now have to go over to the rear and raise that up, so that way this can work properly. Okay? So, if it's not working because of the front, try working on the back. See that? Now it closes. I'm going to unlock it. Do you hear that? There's no violent rumbling. It slides nicely because of the oil. And now it locks comfortably without any effort. Now, everything here is course loose. This is a friggin' old door, but yeah. I would say this is now fixed. So what we're going to do is we're going to find that little nipple and put it under the part where it's supposed to be. And it's going to nail that in there a little bit better, but okay. So the next time we do this door, this is the screw that we're supposed to attack. Okay? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to attack that the next time on both sides. It's going to lower this frame so it touches this part here. And then the top part is ready to come out. The top part should fall below this here. And then it comes out. And you can take the door out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you grease and fix the sliding door on your balcony area. That's it.